Do you know what executive functions are? Executive functions are cognitive abilities related to the control of thoughts and self-regulation of behavior, such as planning ability, logical reasoning, resisting distractions and temptations. They have a lot to do with what we call attention. Studying these skills is extremely important as they are associated with controlling our mood, having a healthy lifestyle, doing well in school, having a good job, among other things. These functions are related to the functioning of the frontal regions of the brain. These regions change a lot during adolescence, which is why many young people have difficulties with attention and controlling their impulses. And this part of the brain does not fully mature until around 24 years of age. The theory we're studying proposes that there are at least 3 different types of executive functions: inhibition, which is the ability to inhibit automatic responses; shifting, which is the ability to switch between tasks; and updating, which is the ability to update information that is in our mind, keeping all information relevant to what we are doing. We can measure these skills with tests. Here's an example of a test that measures inhibition. Would you be able to say as quickly as possible the color in which the words are written, inhibiting the automatic tendency to read the words? At the beginning of a project, a researcher applied this test in person. However, during the COVID-19 pandemic, in-person tests were no longer possible. So how could we continue with this very important research project? We decided to adapt the test for online application and see if they worked when administered this way. That is, we compared the performance of teenagers who had already been tested in person with adolescents who were tested online. Each participant carried out 2 different tasks of each type of executive function. For every adolescent tested in person, there was another adolescent tested online that was very similar in terms of age, pubertal development stage, sex, socioeconomic level, and we even controlled for the type of school they attended. And what did we find? That the performance was comparable even when tested in different environments and running the risk of internet connection problems. Knowing that these tests administered online work as well as in person is very important because during social distancing, it allows researchers to continue studying these abilities, and after the end of the pandemic, it will be possible to test more people who live far away or who present limited mobility. This is how science advances, overcoming obstacles and testing new methods to continue to unravel how our brain works and make important contributions to people's well-being and health.